So there was both good and bad news this week for Nigel Farage and Reform UK. There was a by-election victory.
And the verdict is in, and it is a convincing, overwhelming win with more votes.
And a gatekeeping setback.
They are controlled opposition because fundamentally they believe in the same vision of Britain that the political establishment itself believes in.
But the overall trajectory of Farage and Reform at the moment, and of course this could definitely change, appears slightly downward. Let's see if you agree. So Nigel won the by-election in Clacton with 63% of the vote. That's a very strong result. But of course, Farage was a heavy favorite, as all the other major parties declined to participate. He did avoid a potentially embarrassing loss to or close finish with Binface, though. Now, Binface did actually get 27% of the vote, which is very high for a protest satirical vote. But Clacton is an ideal area for reform. It's 96% white, and the average age there is 50 as opposed to 40 for the rest of the United Kingdom. So the conclusion that we can draw from the finish there is that Farage still has a very strong base of support among older voters. The average age for Reform voters is 60, whereas the average age for Restore voters is in the mid-40s. But this by-election victory for Farage is unlikely to make the corruption charges against him go away anytime soon. The other major bit of news is that Reform's gatekeeping attack on Charlie Downes is not working. So Charlie Downes is a rising young right-wing star. He's the co-founder of Restore Britain. And Downes replied with a picture to Farage's recent claim on X that he could not be bought. Downes merely replied with a picture. There was no words, but it was a picture of Farage speaking in front of a Zionist Jewish reform organization. And the media went nuts when Charlie Downes posted this picture. In fact, Telegraph wrote several attack pieces attacking Restore, Downes, Rupert Lowe, all the party members in general. And Farage demanded that Rupert Lowe get rid of Charlie Downes if Reform and Restore are going to work together, as Rupert Lowe had suggested. But Lowe is not going to throw Downes under the bus. He's already indicated that he's sticking with Downes, and so this demand will not be met. And it appears that the two parties will not work together anytime in the near future. Reform now is down to 22% in the polls, now behind Labour and barely ahead of the Tories. So that's pretty interesting. And Restore is over 110,000 members now, twice that of the Liberal Democrats. So it's very interesting to see which way these two parties on the British right are headed. So what do you think of the Clacton results and the gatekeeping attack on Charlie Downes? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll be back with you again very soon.